Hey y'all, it's your girl Zandra. I'm sitting at the table having
real.
a conversation
like
with my
not
angels.
knowing what the words mean.
I
will
pulled
show
out
our
my
ages.
Charlotte mug so I can talk to y'all in the yellow chair in just a minute about Charlotte. Our little
North Carolina.
quick trip to Charlotte. But we started talking about a very interesting topic. We started talking about addictions and the double standard and the hypocrisy of males versus females in the family dynamics, and how the dad gets away with
Still not a place.
any and everything when it comes to alcohol, when it comes to gambling, when it comes to addictions. I feel like the father figure gets away with it all. And if the tables were turned and the mother was doing all of the things, like people would sit around and have conversations and be talking about the mom, and it's always worse, right, if it's the female doing it. And what led to this conversation is like my personal life. Like, I feel like I go through this in my personal life. I feel like I went through it as a child with my parents, with the drinking and the things, right? I feel like I've gone through it with my own personal marriage. And then I've talked to the girls about like how would they look at me, because this week in my class we're talking about addictions and how it affects the family dynamics. And I have to look at the biblical worldview of it. And this is a hard topic for me because I feel so passionate about it. And I can't stand people that don't own their stuff. You've heard me say that before. But we've had a whole conversation, and Ryan brought in some of her words from her sociology class, what she's learned, and Riley related it to politics now, the leader of our free world, and how we definitely give men the passes all the time because
the 1900s.
yeah,
1700s.
yeah. But anyway, it's a really good conversation to have, a real conversation to have about the family dynamics and how the father always gets a pass. And then they walk around as if everything is okay. However, if the mother did the same thing or operated the same as, it would be totally different. People would be talking about taking her kids and how she's so unfit and all the things. And so I don't know if I'm going to make it to talk about our little Charlotte stay, but what I can do is grab a Clarksville mug and remind y'all that, hey, we're in Clarksville. And when we got to Clarksville, we start having these conversations, right? So Riley says, I think we should start a channel. And I said, we already have a channel.
And Ryan said no. But Riley also said, stay with me now.
Okay, so here we go. Wait, somebody need to see, like, really? This is not a good look.
Well, I mean, we were all in it for a minute there.
Okay, what did we do this?
You moved the mat.
Wait. Okay, so Riley said we should have a channel, and it shouldn't be Chats with Zandra, I guess, because we got that channel. Chats with us.
No.
You don't want to have chats? It's not a chat?
Shouldn't it is, but it's not going to be called that. It's not going to be.
Oh, wait.
regular.
All right, here we go. You might. Sounds nice. Check one. Okay. All right, stay with it. Stay with her, y'all.
So, picture us around this table. My camera's propped up. Linda's camera's propped up. Cameras all different angle, like camera action. And Red Table Talk. But not Red Table Talk, but we're going to steal their concept about how they just talk about things, but it's going to be called Let's Talk About It.
Let's talk about it.
With Ryan, Riley, and Zandra.
And then when Ryan leaves and goes to college, we don't have her on
video chat. Video chat. We're gonna share video, screen record our screen, and video chat.
And we're gonna talk about what?
We're gonna have a new topic every week. Like how this topic could be like drug addictions. Next topic would be like
you just need addiction.
Addiction. Next topic.
Well, I don't know a lot about sex addiction. Like, I don't know a lot about that. So we could talk about addiction.
I know nothing about
We could focus
I've
on
seen
drugs,
episode of Criminal Minds on it.
Gambling, sex, any kind of addiction. But
Next
because
topic.
I feel like I've dealt with people who have alcohol and gambling addictions, then that speaks to me. So that's the one I wanted to talk about. Will we ever bring in special guests?
If we blow up. Next topic, since school's starting soon, could be how people deal with the first day of school.
Or better yet.
Or how we cope with experiencing the dishwasher's open. Experiencing new schools for military people. See, it says that up there.
Faith
Looks like that. From the camera.
No, it does not. But or we can talk about our
We
favorite
could talk-
school supplies, like ever.
Maybe she won't be able to. But
Why are you not in the camera?
Cause I'm not when you
didn't move your chair.
yeah, no, I don't really want to be a part
So we would have to get a
of
round
this
table.
channel.
I would buy us a round table.
Why would we buy a round table? Don't we have a curved table somewhere?
no, like the camera would be like propped up like over there. Oh wait. It is right there.
No, but up higher
Anyway.
than it looks
But
down.
yeah, I think we should do it.
It was
I'll-
a really good conversation, and at
I'll
one
run the
point
account.
I was going to start the recording, and then I thought, well, if I start the recording, our conversation might not be as authentic because we did talk about our personal lives.
And every month we have the main video. Like this month, we're probably not starting this month. Next month would be like the main video, and then throughout the month we'll have like little videos, like how you can relieve your stress with the first day of school jitters, stuff like that, you know. And it's gonna be red, Lord, not red. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. What do y'all think? I'm just now starting to get a little traction with chats with Zandra, so I would have to stop chats with Zandra.
No, you could still do. You could
Could
still.
it not be chats with Zandra? Once a
No.
month, I bring y'all on.
I was about to say, because I'm not Zandra.
No.
Why not?
Because I already have Valise. Could
I
it not
know.
be Valise? I just bring y'all on twice a month. Like this is our thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Until you don't want to do it anymore.
No,
I love how it's our thing,
no,
but Ryan said no.
no.
Ryan always says
No.
no, but she always has a lot to say.
You
I always
will
have a lot
bring
to say,
in.
that's for sure.
You will bring in the professional aspect. You will bring in the
Education.
educational aspect, and I'll bring in the history.
Really?
Salem witch trials, 1942.
That's still wrong. You mean World War II?
See, this would be the intro. That little part.
I'm pretty sure the
And
Salem
it'll
witch
be
trials.
Zandra with the professionals, Ryan with the brains, and Riley with the history. And then
But
it'll
you
cut
just
to
said the
Salem witch trials, 1942. And Ryan will be like, that's still wrong. And then, boom, black screen. Let's talk about it.
I don't know, y'all. We've tried this before, and although I'm the only one that stays consistent with these chats, I don't think it will work.
Okay, wait.
I
but
think
back
it
to
would
the
work.
important stuff. So the Salem witch trials and World War II did not coincide, like at all.
It could have.
There was a couple
It could.
100 years difference. See, one was in the 1600s, one was in the 1900s. Two very different eras.
And there you have it. Let's talk about it.
Let's
if you would
talk
like to be on the
about
next talk,
And if you have
join us.
suggestions for what our first airing episode of Let's Talk about it.
Okay, y'all. So I think what's going to happen is
This is gonna
We
be a
should
great
make it a
idea. We're gonna
segment.
post the
We should
idea,
make
and
it
then
a
we're never gonna
segment
talk
on-
about it again.
On
Chats with
YouTube.
Zandra.
No, I was gonna say that and then I thought no.
you don't have the channel for this. You don't have a sit around and talk. I have a channel.
I don't
where
have a
all
sit
I
around
do
and
is
talk, which is
And we can
why.
have a camera.
Which is why a new channel inquiring my shenanigans and you're talking and whatever she's doing.
winking at the camera.
Yeah,
But
would
very
be
messy, you guys
amazing.
Okay, so y'all. Anyway,
No, it was already broken. It's
let
just
us know what
not
y'all
gonna-
think about this new segment of chats with Zandra.
It's not going on chat
Let's talk
because
about it.
then we can't have an
It would be
epic.
called Let's Talk About It.
We can't have an epic. What is she doing? We can't have an epic banner. We can't have an epic profile picture. We can't have an epic.
It would be a new channel. It has taken me forever to get 89
Mama,
followers
people
on
don't
chats
want
with
to chat
Zandra.
about Charleston, West Virginia.
I haven't chatted about that yet. I don't think I got a mug. I stopped getting mugs because I was over Starbucks. But what I realized is I'm just gonna get a mug. It might not be a Starbucks mug, but anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to get me a little coffee. Just a little.
And I'm gonna make the new channel.
And I'm going to chat in the yellow chair. So stay
What are you
tuned
gonna
and we will talk to
Take a
y'all
nap.
soon.
And she's gonna take.
How are we gonna end? Are we gonna
How are we
do
gonna end?
this like I normally do with
You do what you normally do. Ryan does her awkward little wave, and I'll do this.
Are you ready?
All right, ready?
1, 2, 3. And then once we end, there's gonna be a black screen, and it's gonna say, "How about that?"
Let's talk about it. And then,
I thought it was about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be echoing.
wait, and then, how about that?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're whispering like it's a secret.
No, because if I was to ever become a true crime podcaster, true crime channeler, because I love true crime, my intro would be like a whisper, like it would probably. It'll probably say, if I ever do it, I'd probably steal that outro. It would be, "How about that?" And like a red screen with like blood dripping, and then like black text would be like, "How about that?"
Is it like the computer tapping?
No. It'll be, pan it over back. How
I'm out.
about that?
All right, y'all. Join me in a few minutes for Chats with Zandra, and I'll talk to y'all soon.